And gimme. Yes, she should fall asleep now. Are you asleep already? Oh man, did I hit you again? Howdy folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures on the Ragnarok community map. There it is. I guess that's what we'll be calling it. I want to start. Okay, first of all, there's been a lot of changes here. I just want to show you guys real quick. A lot of stuff I didn't do, a lot of stuff because we're doing it as kind of a community here. There's Sperry's base. I don't know if he's, I'm probably spoiling it. I think he's planning on doing some stuff, videos-wise, but yeah, I had to show you from this distance. I won't show you the inside. I won't spoil it, but he's doing a lot over there, making a really complex base. We've got a platform over here, which we've used to connect our R2 platforms, and we're also using it as a place to land our flyers. So you'll see there's a bunch of flyers down there, and I've got a ramp down over here to it, and then there's a ramp down to the ground over there. So we've got that kind of cool thing going on. There's a lot of these zip lines that Sperry's been laying down, and he's using his Gigantos. He's been taming a few of those to use those lines. You can actually ride those lines with Gigantopithecus, which is really cool. I've got my elevator. I showed you that before. Oh yeah, over here. I walked right past it, didn't I? I've got this little under room. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I was mentioning to Sperry when we started doing this that I thought I would try building underneath as well. So I had to do it. I just don't know what I'm going to put in here. It's just, it looks like kind of a storage basement. And maybe it'll be a place to store some things. I don't know. I don't know what we would store there, but anyway, it's kind of cool. You know, I like that. So what I really want to do, though, oh, and over the way over here, Sperry has put together something with a teleporter, and his purpose is, let me see what he calls it. It's in the teleporter list. I can run over there, but, you know, why do that? What did he call it? It is the something or other. Chili's Bar, Grill, and Store. That's what it is. And over here, which we will pop right over there should be no real wait time because it's local. There is a sign. There it is. Chili's Bar and General Store. It's kind of a cool little place. He put a couple of his Gigantos in here, but more importantly, he's put a bookshelf, he said, in here with all of the blueprints. Here they are. Here are the bookshelves. It's kind of a library. If you need a blueprint for something, the tribe on the server is collecting all the blueprints, and I guess they're categorizing it. This would be weapons. That is other items. This is armor and saddles. So that's kind of cool. So we can definitely get better armor. I've got some fur armor that I was wearing in the cold. I can get better stuff. So, all right. Anyway, that said, the next thing I want to do is I want to kind of prepare, as I always kind of want to do these days. You know, I like building an ark, but I also like, I don't want to fall, I'll die. I also like, we should probably put a ramp down there. Maybe I should build a ramp. I'll do that off camera. We also want to fight bosses, especially since on this server we just made the decision that we're not going to unlock the tech. And by the way, I like this about awesome teleporters now. You don't have to indicate in the name that it's on a raft or on a saddle. It's on a platform. That's what the paw thing is, I think. This one happens to be on a raft. And this indicates it's underwater. You don't have to say underwater because it's got a little water icon now, which is really cool. Anyway, back to my base. We want to prepare for a boss battle because we're not unlocking the tech by default, which we do on a lot of our the servers we play on. We're actually making it so you have to earn the tech, which means we have to fight the bosses. And so in order to fight the bosses, I was doing a little bit of, you know, I've done the traditional, on the Rockwell one for Aberration, you saw those battles if you watch my channel. I tamed a couple of mate-boosted Spinos to do the main attacking while I rode a Rock Drake around, and everybody else rode their Rock Drakes and stuff around. And we would attack the tentacles, and then the Spinos would eat Rockwell. I've done that. I've done Rexes. You saw when I was doing something on the center, I used a bunch of Rexes to do it, and they did a pretty good job. I want to try something different, things that I haven't tamed and used in battle before. I believe Sperry wants to use his Gigantos for a boss battle. I have looked at the list, and I think what I want to do is I want to do some Daedons, you know, the pigs, the ones that heal. I want to do some Uterannuses, and I want to do some of the Therans and those guys. I was looking at their base attacks and their health and different special things they have, and I just want to try those guys. So what we're going to do is, first of all, make sure that we have, and I think they're all saddled too. That was one of my requirements. These things all have to be saddleable. So there's a Daeodon saddle, and I'll get some of them. We have the Utyrannus, which I can't yet get. I can tame the Utyrannus, but I can't get the saddle yet because I'm not the level, so we'll have to wait. And then the Therizin, those guys right there. And I can get those guys right now. So I want to tame, I think I want to tame at least 2 high levels, mated pairs, and then maybe do some breeding or maybe tame some more if I can find some more high levels of those things. But I think right now what I want to start with is the Daedons. And the reason I want to start with them is because RGs, if I'm not mistaken, can pick them up. So we're going to use our RG, which is down there in the platform. And those guys require Iguanodon kibble. So I don't know why I left. Let's go to the kibble table. Oop, it's way over here. And let's see if Iguanodon kibble is in here. Iguanodon, it sure is. And how many of those can I make? Probably a ton. Well, 15 is probably going to be about right because I want to tame multiples. Let's just do 12 for now. Leave a little bit of middle there. I'll let those cook. I'll get the RG, and we'll see if we can find some. So I was out and about looking for them over here in this section down here where they seem to spawn, and I found a couple low-level ones, but I also saw this beauty, a level 150 Thylacoleo. I don't really want Thylacoleos. They can't be taken into the battle arena anyway, but I did want Daeodon. 440, not bad. But I saw it, and I'm like, I can't resist that. So I knocked it out, and I actually started to tame it and realized its effectiveness was low. It was like 60-something%. I think it got hurt. Something came over here and attacked the bird when it was parked down there, and I think there was a little bit of splash damage, so to speak, onto the Thylacoleo. So I pulled off the kibble. I quickly went back home and made up 4 kibbles, and then I have some prime meat. I quickly took that stuff off, and I'm letting it wake back up. And when it wakes up, I'm going to knock it out, and I'm going to take it. And my tribe killed a Daeodon. I'm the only one on the server right now. But right over here is a base. Just between me and that green drop is a base, somebody's base. And it's got spike walls. And the spike walls are configured to actually harm wildlife. You can see the 25 down there is killing things. So that's why we're getting that message. Okay, well, as soon as this wakes up, I'm going to knock it out and I'm going to tame it up. All right, the sun is coming up. There's a Hyaenodon down there, and there's a saber-tooth wandering around as well. There it is over there. So as soon as this gets low enough, I'm going to switch over and to my crossbow and get ready. I've got the 25 times arrows in here. I'm going to go ahead and switch now. It took 3 of these last time. Hopefully she's not going to spawn in a position where she can get to me. I have the bird on passive just in case, so it doesn't attack it. Here she goes. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Oh, she fell. Good. Nice hit. And then she can't quite get up here, which is awesome. Don't run. Come on back. Oh, I don't want to waste these. I really don't want to waste these arrows. These are so expensive. All right, you're kind of stuck in my little thing, my little platform I used to get to you. There we go. There's one. And gimme. Yes, she should fall asleep now. Are you asleep already? Oh, man, did I hit you again? Oh, total failure. I need to let it wake up again. I'll test it with a piece of meat. Well, it came out 90% or so when I tested it with a piece of prime meat, so I figured, why not? And it tamed up like with 1 prime meat for the test and then 1 kibble. It tamed up, so it's not that bad. But still pretty cool. I don't know what to call her. I'll call her Teresa. For the Thylacoleo thing? Yeah, maybe? I don't know. There's all the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you come on over here. I'm going to send you back to my base. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, girl. All right, right there. You are mean looking. Look at that face. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's send you back. And back to the base. And then we'll tear down this structure, be a good citizen of the server, and continue our hunt for Daeodons, or whatever they are. Whatever they're called. Alright, I found a male 130 Daeodon. over here in the desert areas. Let me see if I can bring that up. Kind of over here. It was back behind me a little bit. I found a pack of 3. There was a 50 and a 20 or something like that. And this guy. So I'm taking him back, and we're going to tame him up. Back at the base, I grabbed the kibble. And by the way, Sperry had tamed this one, Tree Killer, and asked to breed with Teresa, who I brought back and tamed up, and got twins. We have 2 male Thylacoleos now. And we took guns out here just a minute ago. I didn't catch it on camera, but to help Krusty fight off a level 150 Alpha Raptor. Go ahead and try to knock this guy down. Let's see how many it's going to take. Do a quick check just to see what his torpor. Okay, it's going to take a little bit. He's healing. That's fine. Does that reduce? I wonder if that reduces his torpor. We'll find out here. Let's do another look. After we hit him with 3, he's doing a run. It looks like. Yeah, he's going to fall. He's going to fall. Come on, buddy. Go to sleep. And there he is. Kaboom. All right. Grab that kibble. Oh, yeah. That's right. You can get those back. The blue trank arrows. That's right. The double blue trank, or the 25 times blue trank arrows. If you pull those out of a corpse like that by walking over them, you don't get back a regular arrow. You get back the real thing, which is really cool. I don't know what his... oh, wow. He's almost tamed up. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not going to need this at all. He's just eating... He's just gobbling that stuff down, man. Cancel out of here real quick and get the kibble. Yeah, he was pretty hungry. Woo. Good thing I got that out. Okay. Decent level. Let's put him on this. And let's bring him... Pick him up. And take him back to the base so we can make a saddle for him. And I did close that door, right? Yeah, good. Because you always want to close that door. You never know when you want to bring something back. And we're going to be bringing another one back here in a minute. Probably at least one more female so we can do some breeding. But if I find more out there in the wild, I'll do that. Okay, let's let you stay here. And I have never really tamed one of these guys, or at least, used one. So they have a concept of passive healing. And I don't know what that does. I guess they just heal allies around them, which is cool. So if it's not passive healing, is it active healing? It just says disable or enable, so it doesn't really imply what's what. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research, figure out how these guys work. Somebody just got scared. Yeah, so let's make a saddle, see what that requires. Probably over here on the smithy. Daeodon, up. Is that it? Oh, yeah, and now let's see if we have any blueprints or existing saddles. So, no, nothing there. We will teleport over to our Chili's Bar and Grill, which is right over there. Right over there somewhere. There we are. And see if we have a saddle for that. Let's see here. Saddle blueprint, I mean. Daeodon. Oh, yeah, we do. We certainly do. 79. We're going to take that, borrow that blueprint. Head on back to base. Build that guy up. And then return the blueprint and get this fella saddled and take him out for a little bit. And see what he can do. What he can actually do. And that passive healing is just pulsing through the base. Does that happen constantly? I guess it does. Okay, so that is built here. So let's throw the blueprint on here. Use S+ to gather what we need to make it. Not enough resources for Paul. Do I have not enough hide? I probably don't have enough hide. Hide used to be something difficult to get. Sperry's gone out and adjusted the gathering rates for the resources. So we should be able to get a little bit more hide, a little more effectively. Starting stats on this guy, not bad. 6,000. Pretty decent. I don't know what the melee damage base is or anything like that at this point, so I need to play with that. I don't know what the speed is like, so we're going to leave these alone until we can get a saddle and start playing with this guy. So let me go gather the resources I need and make a saddle. We are saddled. We are sauntering along at a very slow pace. I think movement speed is going to be one thing we increase a little bit of. Oh no, when he sprints, he's not that bad. He likes to stick his nose to the right, though. Going down here, it looks like, oh no. Oh, I'm trying to jump. Duh. Would help if I get off of it and then go back and hit crouch. For some reason I was hitting jump. Of course there's no elevator up top. That looks like Sperry's been busy with a wyvern over there. And in fact, he gave me a present of a 180 or 140. I think it might have been 180 lightning wyvern egg. So we're gonna play with that next episode. I think hatch that thing. And off camera I'll probably get more of these guys. But let's see what they can do. Right? We've got a primary attack. Got a secondary, which is consuming extra food to heal my allies. Well, he doesn't have any food, so he's going to starve. So right-click forces a heal, which is cool. What is crouch? Well, I'll wait till that finishes, if it ever does finish. I want to see what kind of damage he does base. So let's go find a nice little piece of munchy meat over here. Wait a minute. Are you a bear? Yeah, you're a bear. The redesign of the bears is kind of cool. Yeah, might as well. It's only a level 50 bear. Let's attack it. And boom. 92. Not a lot. He's doing 27 dust, even though we have the Mastercraft saddle on. But it looks like it's healing our health at the same time. So that's kind of cool. So I don't mind exchanging food for a healing. That's pretty cool. So definitely we need that. More melee damage for sure. Let's just put them all into melee for right now. I think we're going to get more levels here in a second. Maybe. From that kill. And this is sprint, so we probably do want to put a little bit into speed. Otherwise it's going to drive us crazy. He's still constantly healing. Do I have to turn that off? Oh yeah, right click again to turn it off. Okay. I thought it was just a temporary thing, but it's as long as you've got the right, you turn it on and then turn it off, so. 156, not bad, not enough to kill that guy in one bite, of course. Let's see if there's any beavers over here we can fight. There's usually beavers over here. There's a beaver. Come on over here, beaver. You and all your friends, come. Die. I'm sure some friends will be coming along. There's one over there in the rocks. Here they come. I do want to find out what crouch does, too. Let's see if crouch does anything. Let's do a crouch real quick. Nothing. Crouch does nothing. 8 points to my Mastercraft saddle. Not bad. Alright, we got some more points coming up here. Get some fish meat. There was a beaver over here. Where did he go? Don't know. Alright, I need some speed. 131. We're not getting much speed per click on this server, which is kind of unfortunate. You feel bad spending points in it. It's kind of almost a waste. You don't get any benefit from it. Got to come out and hit these beaver dams here pretty soon as well. Where is something else? There you are. There's another beaver. Chomp, 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 chomp. Come on, come on. Actually, let me let him hit me. He's not doing much damage, though. I want to get my health down to see how fast the health regens. If it does regen me. I mean, it's regenning slowly from the fact that he's eating as well. But 102, 195, or 95, 98, it's slowly healing as well. It actually, not slowly healing, it's pretty quickly healing. So I don't even think that this guy is going to hurt me fast enough to use my healing abilities. Or do my healing abilities always work with this guy? And what's my range on the attack? I can't attack behind me, but I can attack slightly to the side. So that's good to know. A lot more beaver dams I need to go harvest for their goodies. All right, what do we got here? Just one more? I mean, we'll get the health or speed up a little bit. But I think we'll spend most of our money as in experience levels, in damage and health, I believe. So we are preparing these guys for a boss battle. Well, I've been looking for a female Daeodon, pig, hog. I've been calling them boss hogs, by the way. You'll see one of them down there, Boss Hog 1, in tiny text. Looking for a female for literally 2 real days. I've been coming back to the server whenever I could and been looking, and I have not found any high-level females. I did find a female, though. It's only a level 90, or was a level 90, wild. So I figured I would mate her with my highest level male. I think he was a 140 or 150? I can't remember. I think a 140 or something like that. So I'm going to see if I can get a high-level female out of this mix, and then I have, you know, a good mating pair to go with. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I also discovered something really kind of cool down here. I can leave those guys up there mating. That's not a problem. By the way, Sperry found a female high-level Rex, so we actually have a breeding pair of Rexes, which is really cool. Look how big their hitching rope is. My goodness, just notice that. And he must have already bred her. Did he? Let's go over here and see real fast. Do we have a little baby Rex over here? Don't see it. He must have been preparing to and just didn't do it. But I discovered something really cool that I should have realized ages ago, and I guess I just never really made the connection, which is if you take a RG, and I'm going to demonstrate real fast. Where's an RG? Here we go. I'll borrow Sperry's hot pickup here. Take an RG and pick something up that the RG can pick up, right? And if you're, say, on the other side of the map and you want to come back to your taming pen, the old traditional way, of course, was you fly all the way back. And if you have to drop it in the middle and land and get stamina back, and that's fine. But you can't actually use the awesome teleporters. Now, I thought about this because I remembered that I tested with Carquinos on Aberration that if you have one in your claw and you teleport, it comes back with you in your claw. But I just didn't. I figured for some reason that it wouldn't work if he was like an RG or something in its claws. But I put a teleporter in the taming pen, and I'll show you what happens, of course. I've got that moose, right? And now in the taming pen, there's the moose. It came with me, and now it disengaged from my claws when I teleported, which is fine. So that's why I put the teleporter right in the taming pen. And now we can just teleport right back with the creatures that we want to tame. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.